Hello everybody, my name is Tiêu Dục Thăng, and today I'll be presenting about my latest project, a website called PhysiPack. So firstly, we'll get into the table of contents of my website. Firstly is the introduction, why I made the website, and then we'll be talking about the pages on my website, then I'll be showing the coding process, and finally the pros and cons of my website. So, firstly, what is PhysiPack? PhysiPack is an interactive physics learning platform designed to make studying physics more engaging and feel more encouraging and fun. Students can explore bite-sized lessons, earn XP from completing lessons, and track process and review any lessons that they learn. With a modern interface and personalized progress tracking, PhysiPack turns physics practice into a fun, more game-like experience for students. So, why did I make the website? A little bit of background knowledge. I myself am quite fond of physics, and while I was learning physics at school, I found that many students found physics to be quite difficult or they found it quite unmotivating. And some traditional lessons in class can feel quite a bit overwhelming and too difficult to follow or track. So I made PhysiPack, which turns physics into an interactive website where you can track XP and review lessons at any point. So now I'll be talking about the different pages of the website, designed with a clean and modern engaging layout that makes learning physics more enjoyable. Firstly is the sign-up page. The sign-up page provides a clean and straightforward and user-friendly way for users to create their accounts. It's designed with simplicity in mind and ensuring a smooth sign-in and login process. We can clearly see that there are 5 blanks that you have to fill in. First, you can fill in your username, and then you are required to add an email. And then you have two password blanks, one for you to actually enter your password, and one to just confirm your password. And finally, you can select your grade options and sign up. But if you've already created an account, you can switch to the login page, which offers a simple and secure way for users to access accounts. Its clean design matches the site's theme and it allows students to quickly access the website and continue learning interactive progress. You can see the login page is very simplistic as it only requires two fields for you to enter. First being your email, and secondly being your password. So, if you've signed up or have logged in, you will be brought to the home page, which welcomes users to the platform with a clean and engaging logo. It gives quick access with the nav bar. It gives users quick access to the main pages of the website, including lessons, progress, leaderboards, settings, and it acts as a central hub where they can return to continue their reviewing process or continue learning. If we move to the lessons page, it is a page where users can explore the multitude of lessons that are available on the website. And it displays these lessons in organized cards, each card being a different lesson, and with titles, images, and short descriptions of the website, along with filters for grade and type. Each lesson can be opened individually with the either review, or if you've already completed that lesson, or if you haven't, you can start the lesson in order to study new topics. Next, we have a leaderboards page. The leaderboards page of PhysiPack showcases the competitive side of the website. It ranks users based on their total XP, which is obtained by completing lessons, encouraging motivation and consistency. It acts as a fun way for students to see how they compare with other students on the website and also track their growth. We also have an admin-only page for admin accounts, which allows admins to create new pages, new lessons on their website. And there are many blanks for the admins to fill. First, the lesson name. Next, the description Then we have to fill in a grade option and how much XP the lesson will give. Then then we will have to enter a thumbnail for the website, which is entered with the URL link and an optional intro video URL, along with adding some tags to the lesson. And finally, we have a settings page where it lets users personalize their experience and manage their account. Here, they can adjust their appearance preferences like light or dark mode, update personal details, and access important options. So, how did I develop the website? It took me 3 weeks in order to make this website. On the first week, I had to create the basic flooring and the basic layout for the website. Then I started on creating the sign up and login page and the JS for it. In the second week, I go full on blitz mode and I create the home page, lessons along with the lesson detail page and the leaderboards. And on the final week, I created the settings page, made a huge wave for bug fixing, and I made this up. So, what are some pros and cons of building a website? So, the website has a really clean user interface and is very user-friendly. It has interactive learning, allowing you to learn easily and track your learning progress. It has a competitive leaderboard, allowing users to stay motivated, and has many other dynamic features. But some cons of the website includes having limited personalization features for the user, including changing the username or the profile picture is not a feature just yet. The website is dependent on Wi-Fi, and there is a lot of possibility for more pages to be added. Now I will do a demo of here's the sign up page for our users. We've already seen this before, but we can enter our username and email, and then we have to enter a password, and then we have to confirm our password. And there is a grade selection allowing users to select from grade 6 to grade 12. Once you create an account, if you press sign up, you will instantly be brought to I will create an example account. And if we select the grade, click on sign up. Once you successfully create an account, it'll say sign up successful and bring us to the homepage. One neat feature about my sign up page is that if your password is too short, or if you haven't filled out any blanks, it will tell you to fill out some blanks that you haven't had. And if the password doesn't match with the confirmed password blank, it will tell you that the passwords do not match. And if the password is way too short for an account, it'll say invalid email. And if the password is too short, then it will tell you to make another password. Onto the login account, you can see there are 2 blanks to fill, which is the email and the password. I'll be logging into my admin account. Here, you can also press this to see the password. If you log in successfully, you can access the homepage. In the homepage, you can see your recently reviewed lessons along with the navbar here. In the recently reviewed lessons, you can see all the lessons that you have previously accessed and reviewed. The navbar includes a lesson, leaderboard, settings, and because this is an admin account, it has another admin button which we will get to later, and you can have a lot of admin time. If you go into the lessons, you can see a lot of lesson options. I've already reviewed all these lessons, which is why it will say review lesson. But if you haven't accessed these lessons, then it will say, so for example, if I go to the Archimedes force lesson, you can press the review. It has a short description for the lesson, along with some images, and these images. The Archimedes force or buoyant force is an upward force exerted by a fluid on an object centered into it. And basically, it's just a really short lesson about Archimedes force. And if you press this review lesson, if you've already reviewed, it will allow you to go back to this page. Another thing is you can sort these lessons by grade and by like types of physics. So if I do motion, you see we have Archimedes force and Newton's laws of motion. And if we sort by grade, say grade 8, then it will be, because it says grade 8 here, it will be Newton's laws of motion. Moving on to the leaderboards, we can see that the leaderboards who has the highest command XP. If I search up Bob, it will show like David over here. He only has 0 XP, which is why he's only ranked 3. But since Nigo is number 1, he has a lot of XP, he'll be placed on top. Now onto the admin page, we will move along the process of how you create a lesson. So let's say we create one small lesson, and we can add a description to the lesson. Now we have to add a grade option for how and the amount of XP you get from doing the lesson. For the thumbnail, you have to add an URL, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna choose this one, and this is optional. We can add a YouTube or MP4 link. We add tags such as and these steps here are basically like the mugaman that you usually have in your lessons. If you add one step, you will have you can add content, and then you can add an option URL image or video. And if you're done with your steps, you press create lesson. It'll say lesson created successfully. If we go back to the lessons page, we see that the lesson has been created. And if you click on view lesson here, all the things work normally, and we can go mark lesson as complete and gain our XP, which will bring us back to the lesson page. Finally, we have settings page. We can choose from different background options here. Personally, I like purple and blue. We can also change our light or dark mode, and I like dark mode better. And finally, we have a color chooser, which if we, let's say I like red. Let's say I like the color red. If I click on save appearance, it will change all the buttons in red. But I think I'll stick to purple because I still like purple more. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching this presentation. Thank you very much.